everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Stan, aka Father Time. This is just going to be a short update on my group build, which is basically two group builds. The 70s group build hosted by Joe at Big Sky Model Workshop, and then the A-Body group build hosted by Jason over there at KRD Race Designs and Kenny at K-Dog Model Doghouse. Like I said in my entry, this will be the 72 Duster by AMT. And let me get you turned around and we'll show you what I've gotten done so far. As you can see, I've got the Duster body in prime. I've got a few spots. I noticed in the pictures I've got to take and remove a few things. I didn't notice the car didn't have the running lights on the front and the rear, so I'm going to have to sand those out in prime. But the body is really good. Primer smoothed out, so a little bit more work on that. As you can see with the chassis here, I'm going to be removing this tunnel because, of course, we all know it has the molded in drive shaft and that. So I'm going to remove that and fabricate my own. I'm also going to take the rear fender wells here. I'm going to cut these out and I'm going to widen them, so that means I'm going to have to relocate the springs and that, but I want to put a little bit bigger tire than what comes with the kit. Also, I am going to be there isn't a hood scoop that matches what the California Flash car had, so I found one in my parts box that I'm going to have to modify a little bit so it works. As you can see, the scoop is a little big, so I'm going to cut it down and reshape it a little bit so it kind of matches what Butch had on his car. A friend of mine at the my club, he has a resin hood with the correct hood scoop, so I'm going to get with him and measure in that, because he's also going to be doing a California Flash car eventually, so he needs his hood and nobody makes it anymore. So I'm going to cut this one down and get it as close as I can. Like I said, this isn't a replica of Butch's car. This is basically, it's going to be a tribute. I did do a spoon test. As most of you know, the car was painted a Ford color. Actually, it's a poppy red, so hopefully you can see that. This is the color that the car will be painted in. Also, I noticed on the decal sheet that there is no hood stripe on this. This decal sheet was designed for the original MPC Duster kit from years ago, which are, as most of us know, are sky high. It also says it can be used with a modified duster kit. So either I'm going to have to paint the stripe, or I was just looking, because I have 2 more sheets of this decal, of taking the roof decal and modifying it or cutting it down a little bit to match the rest of the decal. I may just put the stripe down and then just paint the hood scoop once I get that modified. I also have the engine is glued together. It's ready for paint. This is a Hemi, which we all know that in the Demon it doesn't have the Hemi. I took this from the Revell Hemi Dart. It fits into the chassis really nice. I also found a 3D printed, the correct manifold for the car, which I'll paint that up. I have the carbs that go for it, and that. I've already test fitted it in the chassis. It's looking really good, and it will fit underneath that hood scoop. So hopefully this, with some warmer weather coming up, I'm going to be able to get some paint down on it and that. So I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, the comments, likes, shares. So at the bottom, if you'd like, take and subscribe to the channel, and let me know what you think, because this is a new channel. I think this is like my 5th video now. Let me know what you think, and we'll catch you on the next video.